Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 64 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson. I am the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo. Soaring Solo is a company dedicated solely to the direction and development of one-person plays. So thank you so much for joining me for this experience. It's happening every weekday during stay at home. So please make sure that you have something nearby you to write with and write on. As soon as we're done meditating together, we are going to begin writing. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position and just close your eyes. And start to let everything slow way down. And just focus on your breath. Audibly exhaling if you need to. And breathing in deeply on every in-breath. And notice any thoughts that are passing through your mind or racing around in your mind, to-do lists and personal dramas, and just let those things go for this moment. Try to be here now, be in this present moment. Know that you can pick up those things after the meditation today, but for right now, just give yourself this gift of staying present, allowing your mind to become a blank canvas. Just allow your shoulders to drop down and your facial muscles to relax. Just let your entire body relax. And take a moment to do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And just notice where you're carrying any tension or discomfort or pain, where you're clenching muscles, and just breathe deeply into those places and intentionally allow yourself to relax even more. And just imagine that every in-breath is full of warm and nourishing light that is coming into every inch of your body, filling and expanding and nourishing you. And just feel the energy of support that is available to you right now. The physical support of the ground or the chair, the bed beneath you, holding you up, comforting you, supporting you. Feel the support of everyone on this call, holding space for one another's creative expression and self-care. Feel my support for you and your creative voice and expression. And most importantly, feel your own support that you are showing up today to invest in your creativity and your self-care. And just imagine on every in-breath, you are breathing in things that serve you. You're breathing in things that fill your cup. Optimism, resilience, faith, hope, love, peace, kindness, generosity, empathy, abundance. Whatever you need to breathe more of and breathe into your life, just imagine on every in-breath calling that into your experience. And on every out-breath, release what needs to be released, at least for this moment today. Releasing on your out-breath animosity, resentment, bitterness, judgment of self and others, limiting beliefs, scarcity, jealousy, hatred. Let those things go on your out breath. And continuing to nourish yourself on your in breath with things that serve you. And just imagine that your breath is starting to slowly transform. And now on your out breath, you are able to return to the world, whatever it is that you have to give. Your own sense of generosity, love, patience, empathy, kindness, faith, hope, persistence, perseverance, resilience. Whatever you can offer back to the world, just imagine on your out breath that you are returning to the world that which you have to give. And just continuing this cycle of allowing your breath to reflect giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And in the next few moments, I'm going to guide you through a visualization. And I just ask that you trust whatever comes up for you and try not to judge it or make sense of it or censor yourself. Just allow your intuition, your creativity, your imagination to guide you, to show you what it wants to reveal to you. Just go on this journey. And keeping your eyes closed, your body relaxed, and your breath deep. I want you to imagine that you're on a picnic. You're on a picnic in a beautiful park. It's a bright, sunny day. And you've set this picnic up to have a very important conversation with someone in a beautiful and peaceful place. And as you're setting everything up for the picnic, you look up and your special guest is arriving, and your special guest is Violence. Violence is the guest at this picnic. But you're in a peaceful and safe place, so nothing's going to happen other than a conversation. But Violence sits down with you, and you thank Violence for joining you to have this important conversation. And I want you to just imagine a back and forth dialogue between you and Violence. What is your relationship to Violence? What do the two of you have to say to one another? Are you fed up with Violence? Do you believe in Violence and what it's capable of? Are you wanting to let Violence go, to break up with Violence? What is your relationship with Violence, and what do the two of you have to say to one another? And just imagine this conversation. Let it play out. And allow yourself to really see Violence as an entity. If it took some sort of fantasy personification, what would this look like? What would Violence look like embodied? Sitting there with you having this conversation, what would its voice sound like? Just really allow it to come to life as a character as you engage with it and talk with it. And again, knowing you are safe, that nothing's going to happen other than a conversation. Where you are free to let your thoughts out and free to receive whatever message violence has to give to you. And just notice what feelings you're having as you imagine this conversation with violence. Are you feeling afraid? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling powerful? What are you feeling? Are there any memories that you want to release that are violent, that you want to give back to violence? Are there any opinions or feelings you want to express to violence? And what is violence response back to you when you do share this? And just imagine concluding your conversation with violence, saying whatever else you need to say to violence, whatever message you want to give to violence, and receiving whatever message violence has for you. And then allowing violence to get up and walk away from this picnic. And just spend another beat imagining yourself sitting on this blanket for your picnic by yourself now, just reflecting on that conversation, reflecting on the feelings, reflecting on any memories or anything, any insights that came up for you. And just spend another moment reflecting. And taking another deep breath in And on the exhale, letting all of that go. And just slowly opening your eyes, coming back to this present moment. Go ahead and reach for whatever it is that you have to write with and write on. You have 8 minutes to write about whatever came up for you. You can write a first person monologue if you'd like, just narrating what you saw. I would also recommend considering writing a scene between you and violence, or possibly a character monologue from violence, or whatever came up for you. Maybe other memories came up for you, or strong feelings that you want to personify, song lyrics or poetry. Whatever came up for you, there's no wrong way to do it. Just be as uncensored as you can. I'll let you know when your 8 minutes are up. You have about 4.5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes. Just under a minute left. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Wrap up your writing, and hopefully you got something good and got to process some things and let some things out this morning. I know it's been a crazy, crazy week, so thought that might be appropriate for us to process those feelings together if that came up for you. Just some announcements that I'll make briefly. Oh, and just as I always say, transcribe what you've written into somewhere safe on your computer. And my apologies that it is so dark right now. I need to get a light for my desk. Anyways, but yeah, please make sure that you transcribe what you've written so you have it somewhere safe and it's not just on scrap paper and gets lost, because I'm sure these are beautiful things you're discovering and may want to reflect on later or may want to put into your solo show at some point. That said, for announcements, my June free class is going to be on June 20th. So my next free class is June 20th. You can go to jessicalynjohnson.com and RSVP there under free stuff. You'll find my class. And then this weekend is a big weekend for Best of Fest over at the Whitefire Theater. So Saturday is TL's show, The Book That Won't Close. TL Forsberg, and then on Sunday is Luca Lyman's show, Island Girl. So both of those shows were selected after having packed houses and wonderful performances as part of Solo Fest at the Whitefire Theater, and are now being extended into Best of Fest, which is a live streaming festival happening at the Whitefire. We had Brandon Rahman's show this past weekend, I Can't Indian Good, and it was very successful. Thank you to those of you who did tune in for that. We really appreciate it. But if you want to join in on Saturday or Sunday or both, I think seeing solo theater is the best way to create solo theater. You've got to know the genre. You've got to see what works and doesn't work for you as an artist. So please go to my website, go to jessicalynjohnson.com, go under events and upcoming solo shows, and you will see TL's show and Luca's show listed there. They're both brilliant solo artists, both very physical and in their body solo artists. You'll really see the technique exemplified of how to portray different characters, the athleticism that comes with solo theater, and just beautiful storytelling. Both of these women are such gifted powerhouse playwrights. And so, yeah, and they're completely different shows. So they're wildly different. So it'll show you very different approaches to creating a solo show. So again, just go to my website for more information about that. And if any of you are interested in working with me in a more professional capacity, just email me at soringsoloartist@gmail.com, and I can let you know my rates and availability for one-on-one coaching, power pair sessions, and small group sessions. So I can tell you more about all of those offerings, price points, and availability for all of that. And as always, if you missed any days of Isolate, Meditate, Create, please go onto my YouTube channel, Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist on YouTube, and you will see all of the past 64 days, plus bonus videos that I have on there about developing a solo show, performing and touring a solo show. So there's a lot of bonus videos there too. And please be sure to share this link with anyone you think might benefit and want to join us every weekday at 9 a.m. The more the merrier, and I would love to offer this to anyone who could be served by it. So please spread the word. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Bye, everyone.